Also, Jim, I wanted to ask you about Chris Candido. I mean, here's a guy that obviously has a lot of talent. I mean, I remember seeing him even before Smoky Mountain when he was in the Northeast Independents, and he's still very young. But I mean, what do you think his future? What happened? I guess was it too much, too fast, or high expectations? I don't know what happened to him.
Bad taste in women.
I think a lot of it had to do with both Chris and Tammy. Being younger than most people who get to that spot, and then a combination of having their own problems and also having other people have problems around them that cause them problems. Chris is still a young guy, and hopefully not wrestling the regular schedule that he was a while back. He's managed to save, heal up a little bit and save some of his body. And Tammy's still a young girl, so you can never say never. I don't think it's too late for them to do something. I think that every time that the hierarchy somewhere that has a negative opinion of somebody passes over, as we've seen in WCW 47,000 times, then somebody else is willing to give somebody a chance. And hopefully everybody will be able to capitalize on it next time.
Brian.
Anyone heard how Candido's doing?
Chris has called me several times lately and left me messages, and I've called him and left him messages, and we haven't actually found each other personally yet, but he sounds good on the phone. Sounds like he's happy.
Okay. Anything else, Wes?
That's all I had. I appreciate the comments, Jim.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon, Wes. Okay, let's go to Tony in Long Island. Tony, what's going on?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Doing good.
Hey, I just finished reading Gary Michael Capetta's book after you had him on the show a couple weeks ago, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked it. Did you get a chance to read it yet?
Oh, I've read the book, yeah. Yeah, it was, I liked it. I thought he was being totally straight. When I read a wrestling book, the two things that I look for is the guy being honest, or is the guy just blowing smoke, and the other one is basically a fun book to read. And his book was, to me, like the ultimate wrestling books for absolutely different reasons are Dynamite Kid's and Mick Foley's, okay? Gary Capetta's book I thought was as honest as any of them. I just thought that, Mick Foley just had funnier stories. That's
right.
But I like the Gary Capetta book. I thought he was, I just liked it.
I see Lou Thez has a book. Have you ever read that?
Yes, Lou Thesz's book to me is a lot of fun to read, just because there's all those stories in history that has pretty much been lost, and even though it's historically maybe not